fresh cut, fresh feed. The herd's hungry and we're rolling. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Solek. This is episode 15, and I hope everyone's doing all right. Now, you join me next to what I'm calling the tractor shed now, and it is May. I'm pretty sure in the last video I said I was going to bring you back in April and was going to do some grass work, but being me, I forgot that obviously we've only just planted the one grass field, so it wasn't going to be ready till this month. It probably could have done. It could have done with another month. Not probably. It did need another month to get to the second stage of growth. But in order to keep the two fields synced, because they are next to each other, and that means we can cut them together. That means we're going to be more efficient. I'm going to do them now in May. So the next time we cut them, they'll both be ready at the same time in the second growth stage. Now, that's the first bit of efficiency. Second bit, we're going to buy a mower for the tractor, a front mower, which obviously means we're going to get the grass done a lot quicker. On the way, I will talk to you about what I've been up to. Again, make us more efficient. Efficient is the word of the day. So, what have I been up to? So, I've had to deliver some milk and some honey because that was racking up. I took some milk from the cow barn to the dairy because we were almost out. I've done a couple of weeding contracts. I weeded one of our fields. Which one was it now? This one straight in front of us, was it? No, it wasn't. Was it? No, it was this one here. Whoa! This one here on the right. So that's been weeded. The end of the last episode, when I left you, I was going to do the spraying in the field, the backfield. That was done. I tried to put some more fertiliser on these grass fields. Won't really take it though, so that was all done. But before we buy this mower, I will just quickly jump into the menu. I'll try not to do too much today. I mean, we do need to check on the cows and stuff a little later in the red tape. But I did some irrigation. So I could just have a little looky here. There's moisture. Okay, so I've irrigated 112 and 114. Now, moisture is very high, 46 and 47%. So I tested, it was last month. Yeah, it was last month. So I tested it from the beginning of April to middle of April. So I slept and it made pretty much no difference to the moisture. I went through to the end of, no, that's right, I started this one off first in March, second half of March. I did it for a month, 10 grand, went up to 46. This field, I did it for half a month because I did forget to set off while I was doing this field, half a month, and it hadn't risen at all. Barely anything. So I did it for another half a month, which is why it's showing £3,594.32 as an upkeep, and it went straight to 47% again. So with the irrigation, it's either all or nothing. Now these two fields are rye and I want to say triticale. Is it? Yeah. So both of these can be harvested in September. So we have got till pretty much the end of September for these fields to actually dry out. And knowing the summers here in Solek, they will dry out pretty quickly. So I just wanted to go through that to start off with. Right, let's get on and buy the mower. No, have I gone past it? Yes. So this is what we have. So we'll buy this one for the front. I am going to buy it outright. I'm not going to use hire purchase. I have got a space left for the hire purchase, but I'll go through a little later why I'm not going to use the hire purchase for that, because I'm hoping we're going to buy another implement or another piece of machinery today as well as this, but I'm not going to talk too much about it just yet. We'll see how far we get with this, but I am going to try as well this episode. So instead of doing the montage of just me doing the grass, and then a time lapse of just me doing the windrowing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it all at once. So I'm going to do the mowing, the windrowing, the baling and the wrapping all in one, and I'm going to do a little montage of all of it together, which again is going to make us a lot more efficient. We'll probably get more done in an episode. So yeah, sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy. Well, that was the most enjoyable grass harvest I've had in the 4 years we've been on this farm. Me, the AI helper, and the courseplay IA helper all had a hand in that. Oh, I've still got a few left to do. How did I miss them? Anyway, so what the plan is now, we're going to leave these bales here for one good reason. I'm going to use the silage that's down on the farm, and then whatever I don't use, I'm going to sell because we are going to be getting a TMR mixer. Yes, sirree. We got dairy cows. They need TMR. They're at 80% production efficiency. So we're going to get up to 100 with a TMR mixer. So that is our next purchase. So what I'll do is I'm going to get the baler and the bale wrapper back to the farm, cleaned up, and I'll meet you down the shop so we can get our TMR mixer, and then we can go through red tape and check on the cows, and then we'll call it there. So I'll see you at the shop. Okay, so here we are. I'm being efficient. I already know which TMR mixer we're getting. So if we go have a look, it's this one. Okay, a couple of different reasons. One, we don't really need anything bigger at the moment because we haven't got that many cows. Two, I'm a little bit worried we're not going to be able to drive it into the actual barn, the cow barn, because of how narrow it is to get in and out of there. So this is one we're going to go for. Obviously, hire purchase is the last piece of equipment now we can get a hire purchase until we buy something off. 138 quid a month, nothing at all really, is it? Purchase. Lovely stuff. We've got 15 grand left, plus we're going to be selling off the rest of the silage we don't use in this one mix. I'll only do one mix for now. And we're going to put in any of the, oh, what is he put in there? The good stuff. The packets of stuff. It's just left my mind getting too old. By the way, the yield on this field here is always brilliant. I mean, it felt like I was putting the pickup down on the baler and it was just full every time. I mean, a brilliant harvest. Really enjoyed that. Managed to get courseplay to actually pick up the bales as well and wrap them, which was nice. You might have seen that in the montage, which I hope you enjoyed. It's a bit better than just seeing one thing at a time, I think. And I have to say, the fields, apart from where we needed to cultivate or where we needed to plough, I'm not sure, the fields are looking a lot better than they did last year, I have to say. But yeah, next year they're going to get ploughed, they're going to get some pH. We're really going to put some love into these fields. And I hope this irrigation, although it costs a fortune, can't even turn around now. So it'll be alright. It'll be alright. This thing is quite heavy as well. Yeah, and I hope this irrigation does work and I haven't put too much moisture into the ground now. Because if we do get that to work, it'll be a massive bonus. So at the moment it looks like I think I put too much on, but by September it might be perfect. Who knows? We'll find out. So on the way through I'll stop and I'll check the cows. We have had another calf, just I think. Well, I've been this month. Right over here we may as well. I will go for the red tape, just not now, because it's something we need to talk about. Yeah, 92, 1 month, so it's 1 month old. It's another bull. Let's get that castrated, which is unfortunate. We do need some cows to milk, but it is what it is. Both these Angus are pregnant. Yeah, they are, yeah. One baby, both September. Okay. So cows are doing all right, yeah. So food they're down to just over 4,000 litres, which is what I knew. This is why I wanted to get the TMR mixer now. So hopefully soon they'll start on the TMR. So let's just jump back in. My favourite bit now, using the bloody forks. I hate it, but it's got to be done. I'm not sure how much I need to put in here either. I'm going to put one bale of straw in there for now. Let's get the beast, the Fiat. We need, so I'm going to get 1 straw and 2 hay, I think, for now. 2 hay. I'm doing straw, 1 bale. We'll get the forks on these. And I'll take a couple of silage after. I hope that's the right ratio. I still can't remember what the additive is. I don't think you need it. I think you can just put the straw, the hay and the silage and it turns to TMR anyway. Could be wrong. Yeah, bell spikes are fine, obviously. Right. Do not laugh, my attempt here. So yeah guys, like I said, hope everyone's doing alright. Just moved into my new house, so been quite busy recently. Hasn't stopped me filming though. I did get a little bit ahead, so I knew I was having to move. Oh god, this is going to be awkward. Can I do that? Is it going to... Actually, do I want to put both in it? No, I'll put the straw first. I always get worried on... What? Oh, oh yeah, it's gone back in again now. These bale physics are... Oh. What is he doing? I can't even pick him up. It's this shed, guys. I mean, look where they put the bale as well. Can I take it from that side? Honestly, if there's one thing I have to say about this map, it's this shed. Honestly, I've had nothing but issues with it. I tried to take some hay out to sell it the other day, and it was just outrageous. I mean, I drove the... Look at that. What is it doing? I drove the trailer in to load up, and it was just trying to get them on. Even with auto load, it was just an absolute nightmare. But we can't leave them outside because we've got the moisture on, and the bales will go bad. That's it, end of. Right, let's try. I'll go from the other side and I'll get a straw. So if it bounces, at least it won't bounce back into the unknown. That's what I think it does. And I'm making a hash of this now. Hate bale work, guys. I know I've said that before, I'll say it again. But this shed doesn't make anything any easier. Honestly. Right, let's go for a straw. We should have took out all 12 and then hopefully one of them would have took. Even if I push it out this time. Oh yeah, of course, worked straight away. It was all my fault. Christ almighty. Mineral feed. Mineral feed, that's what it's called. That's what it's called, the additive. Alright, so what percentage full is it, or do you have to get in the... I can't remember, it's been that long. 39%. So we stick another hay. We'll stick another hay there. And then we'll go and grab the silage. That's the best bet. Did you like my montage? I hope you did. Let me know in the comments if you did, or if you prefer seeing each individual bit one at a time. So you mow it first, and then windrow it, and then I just thought it was something a little bit different, and obviously it saves a bit of time in the video, so we can get more done. At the end of the day, the more we get done, the better it is for the farm. The bigger we grow, the quicker we grow. if you want to drop me a note, please do. These are only small bales as well. Thinking about it, so it's a bit more forgiving than the 9,000 litre bales, where however big they are, the big ones. Right, you can come down to me. Oh, this thing's heavy. Good job I only got this size, to be honest. Not that I'm going to be driving far with it. Right, I'm going to grab 2 of these bales, if I can. If I don't bounce all over the place. Just get lined up. It'll take me 10 minutes to line up. So I filled up the silage in the cow barn the other day, and it was just, I was just all over the place. The bales just kept jumping everywhere. It was an absolute nightmare. Right, the weight should be on the back. I know that. Please be okay. They're small bales anyway, what we're talking about. Right. If there's any space after this, we'll obviously fill it with hay rather than the silage. Okay, too much. There we go. Not too bad at all, if I do say so. Right, no, I'm going there again. We can fit more in. Let's go and get another hay. I won't get it from this side, I'll get it from the side I just doing. Do we know it works that way? Actually, well, I know I'm jumping around. There was a pallet stuck to that wall. No, there isn't. Interesting. So where's that pallet gone? I think it was lime. It was stuck there for ages. Not sure. Doesn't matter. Anyway, it's gone now. It looks a lot better. I'm surprised I didn't notice when I was parking the tractors. Anyway. I don't know why I've gone around that way. I'll need to reverse back in. This is me. Yeah, so once we've done this, I'll check the red tape. Well, I don't need to check it. I'll go through the red tape so I know what's happened with the red tape since. I mean, we're still in tier B, as you'll see, but it has something to do with the greenhouse actually. So, all right, let's get this in here. Do I really want to take the chance driving this into the barn while you're on? Oh, I'm going to make a hash of that. Anyway, it is what it is. Okay. Right. Alright. Total mixed rations. Let's go. Yeah, so no mineral feed. It'll be alright. You end up spending all that money and it doesn't really make any difference anyway. It's not cheap, that mineral feed. Alright. Is this thing even going to go in there? Oh my days. Come on. Oh, I'm going to have to use it with a tractor. Is this as tall as that? It's not going to go in, is it? Anyway. Never fear. So, what's going to happen is, I'm going to dump this somewhere. Maybe what I'll do is, I'll sell all the silage. I might dump it in there, and then I'll shovel it. Do I shovel it? Yeah, I'll shovel it. Does that mean, is it going to be easier to dump it around here? Maybe a nice neat pile here somewhere. Now I can just take it straight in. Be a lot easier, wouldn't it? Yeah. Anyway, we've got a TMR mixer. I'm going to dump that in there. So next episode you'll see what I come up with. Maybe we can build something to put it in. Anyway, we're not going to dwell on that for now. Main thing is we've got TMR mixer. The cows are going to get fed some good grub. The grass has been harvested. I'll sell that off camera. Right, now let's actually go down to the. We'll go around here because I'll have to explain what's going on. So red tape. Right. Okay, so if we have a look down, 100 points deducted for manure management. This is the water contamination. I knew I was going to get that, obviously, because I did the spraying in the last episode. But if we keep coming down, I think it was November. 100 points deducted, £5,000 fine, which is the same, £5,000 fine again. So what's happening is, I think, because this greenhouse is taking the manure from the manure heap, the red tape isn't seeing that it's leaving the farm and going into that. It still thinks all of it is in the manure heap because it's not actually leaving the farm, or the red tape isn't set up for automatic distribution to the greenhouse. So every few months, I'm just going to get fined. As soon as it builds up to more than 5,000, which is going to start taking less and less time, I'm going to get fined. Now, with the money we're making from the greenhouse, obviously I didn't even notice that last 5 grand. So it's still worth doing because obviously it's taking all the effort out of me taking the manure off to sell. But with the price we can actually buy it at, it's probably actually cheaper to take a full load, well, take the 5,000 litres down to sell it and then buy another 5,000 to dump in here to then use rather than getting the £5,000 fine, which is so that's what I'm going to start to do. So that is why we've been deducted the points. So it's a bit of a blow. We still are on tier B, but we should be a lot higher than this. So the maximum allowed is still 5. I've produced 6 of 5, yeah. I had 7,500. It thought I had 7.5 stored, which is why I've got the 100 deduction points. Everything else seems to be fine, no issues at all. Spacing is, yeah, plenty of space. Animal feed, everything else is fine. Crop rotation, 100 points. So the crop rotation is actually giving us the points back, which is good. Schemes, there is a tractor demo. I didn't bother using it. I went to use our tractors this month. It's only for this month, that 1 month as well. I might use it second half of the month actually to do some contracts. Actually, yeah, let's just go for that anyway. Select scheme. I may as well. It's free. I can save the agri, the fiat. Right, reduce bale wrap. We can't do that at the moment until we start to do our own silage in the clamp, which is going to be soon. To be honest with you, yeah, that is going to be soon. Maybe we can do that. Well, to be honest with you, the next grass harvest we do will end up probably being hay anyway. If it doesn't, I'm going to get a tedder and we're going to turn it to hay because we need hay as well now. But yeah, definitely do our own silage. Hmm. Okay, but maybe once we've got some more money, we can buy another field, a bigger field, and just do one huge grass field. We'll see. Tax, we still got loads. We're still loads under. We've got 859,000 to make up before we start paying any tax. No tax due this year. Event logs, we've just been through rotation. We're never good on rotation. One more thing before we go. So I added field 113 and 112 to the rotation. I've changed a few things around. These are canola and triticale, what they're growing anyway. These are what we've planted. And then next season, triticale in the top field. That's a change from, I can't remember what it was a change from now. I think it was millet because millet was only 100%, get 100%, 120 with triticale. Again, same with rye. This wasn't rye, it was something else. I can't remember what it was because I'm an idiot. I changed some things around anyway, as you can see. So it's actually bumped next year up quite a lot. So if we can get the moisture right, and we hit these yields, then next year is going to be a bumper year. That's if we haven't got another field as well. Was there anything else? I don't think so. The dairy's now got some milk in there and it will be producing. Large greenhouse has only got 4,800 litres, so I have to buy some manure anyway. So what I'll do is I'll buy it now. Well, not during this episode, but I'll go and get it, and then whatever we are over the 5,000 at the end of the month, I'll take back. And I think that is it. Yeah, I think that's it. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button and don't forget to hit the subscribe. That way you don't miss any future episodes or any of my future mod maps reviews. Thanks again for watching. See you later.